So here we are, we're going to set our valve head. First thing we need to do is to get into the program mode, and we need to set the time clock to 12:01 p.m. So we're going to hold the down arrow. We have our two arrows here and then the cycle button. So we're going to hold the down arrow. When we do this, this is going to change the clock. So we're into the time clock, and we need to get this to 12:01 p.m. So when we get to 12:01 p.m. on the time clock, then we're going to hit cycle. And we've set the time to 12:01. We need to get it to this time to be able to get into the program mode. So once we're at our 12:01 p.m., we're going to press down and hold the down and the up arrow together. Press together. Hold for about 7 seconds. And then we are in the program mode. So now we're in program mode. So let's say DF gallon. We want that to read gallon because we're going to be filtering by the gallon. And then we're going to hit the cycle button. So if this reads anything else, we need this to read gallon and not change that. For cycle, we want this to read filter, but be a VT filter. Press cycle, that's what we want. CT, TC, that's what we want on that. So don't change this. This is the CT and then the TC here. Press cycle. Now we're on DO3, so this is the days of the backwash, and we're going to set it, we need it to set at 3, so this is something we don't change. We want it to regenerate every third day. So we're going to press cycle. And now we're at the RT, so this is regeneration time. We want this is something that can be changed depending on the homeowner. So if you want to set this at a different time, we preset them. We preset all these modes. And we preset this to 12:01 or 12:12 around there at PM midnight. So that is what we have set. If you want to change this, you could change it. Some people may want to have the regeneration earlier at night, maybe like 6 or 7 p.m. Sometimes it can make a little bit of noise, and people don't like it when it sleeps. So you could set it at 6 p.m., 8 p.m., whatever time suits you. So this we can change and just go ahead and use the arrows to change it to whatever time you want. So 6:30, hit the cycle button, and then the backwashing we're going to have is at 15. It's going to backwash for 15 minutes. That we don't change. That's supposed to remain at 15. Press cycle. RR, regeneration, or rapid rinse. Rapid rinse is going to be 15 minutes. Press cycle. And then after that, we're back to we're out of the program mode, and we're at the time. So you'll see 3, and then it'll change to the time of the day. And if you need to change the time, then what we're going to do, so we went into the program mode. It's going to come back out around 12:03 because we set the time clock to get into the program mode. So if you need to set the time again after going into the program mode, then we're just going to go ahead and then hold that down arrow again, and it'll be time of day. And then we're going to want to go ahead and set the time to whatever currently it is. So whatever time you have, you can go ahead, and then after you get into the program mode, you can come back out and use the arrows to set the time to whatever time it is locally. Press cycle. So now you have your valve head set up at the correct time. You set the regeneration time to 7:30. And it's going to cycle that at 7:30 every 3 days. And then we have the current time here. And that's it. You have set your program mode.